I am so glad you could join us for Diggers today. Now, if you watched last week, you might remember that we started to learn the Lord's Prayer. Now, when we're praying, we are talking to God. Now, obviously, we talk to other people all the time, but we can't always talk to the people that we want to or need to. Do you remember Justine and Adele trying to phone each other up and not being able to get through?
Oh, there's no answer.
Oh, it's ringing. There was no answer.
Well, that can be the case sometimes, can't it, with other people? But it is never the case with God. Whenever we want to pray, whenever we talk to God, He always hears us. He's never busy or didn't get our phone call. In fact, He can hear everyone all the time. So we know that He always listens when we pray. But sometimes it can be tricky to know what to pray for. So Jesus taught his disciples the Lord's Prayer, and we started learning it last week in sign language, didn't we? Now, if you were watching last week, can you remember the first little bit of the Lord's Prayer? Go on, have a go. It's our Father in heaven. And do you remember the sign? We have our two fingers like this and we tap Father, but not Father on earth, our Father in heaven. So we start Our Father in heaven. Now, Sheryl is going to remind us what the next bit is and teach us the sign and tell us a little bit about what that means.
So the next sentence of the Lord's Prayer is, hallowed be your name. Hallowed is just another word for holy. When we pray, Jesus wants us to remember how wonderful God is. He isn't ordinary like me or like you. He is greater than anything or anyone, and he always does what is right. When we pray, hallowed be your name, we're asking that God's name be honoured and used properly by people everywhere. So let's have a go at signing hallowed be your name. So we need two thumbs up for holy or hallowed, and we're going to lift them up all the way. Wonderful. Let's do that again. Two thumbs, hallowed. And then we need two fingers and we're going to tap our eyebrow. Okay, so two fingers, tap the eyebrow, and that's name. Let's do those two things together. Thumbs up, hallowed be your name. Shall we do it again just so we've really got it? Hallowed be your name. You are doing brilliantly.
Great. So now we've got Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. But what's next? Justine is here to tell us.
The next part of the Lord's Prayer is Your Kingdom Come. We're going to learn how to sign that now. So, King, this is the crown on your head. Kingdom, and then we bring our finger out and bring it to our chest. Come. Let's do that again. Your kingdom. Bring your finger out. Come. And again, your kingdom come. Last time, your kingdom come. In this part of the Lord's Prayer, Jesus is teaching us to pray for God's kingdom to come to us. Now let's think about what that means. God is a great king. God is a good king. And he has promised that one day he will come from heaven to this earth where we live and be king of everything. And And when he comes, God will make everything new again. So everything that is wrong with the world now, God will make right. There will be no more bad things. There will be no more pain, no more crying, no more tears, no more hurting, no more hunger, no more sin, and no more death. Isn't that amazing? Jesus teaches us to ask God to rule over everything and every person. And when he comes, when his kingdom comes, he will do that. God will do it. When we have God in our hearts, his kingdom comes to us. And if we tell our friends or other people about how good God is, and they start to have God in their hearts, his kingdom will also come to them. Right, I'm going to see if you have remembered how to sign it. Are you ready? So your kingdom come. Here we go. Your kingdom come. And again, your kingdom come. Brilliant. So just remember, in the Lord's Prayer, when we say the words, your kingdom come, think about that glorious day when God is going to come back to us and make the whole world and everything in it and every person good and brilliant and new again. It will be the best place ever.
Isn't it wonderful that when Jesus comes back and God makes everything new, every single one of us who is trusting in Jesus, who are Jesus's friends now, will get to enjoy God's kingdom forever. Amazing. I think we should have a go at putting all of those signs together. Are you ready? Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Great. We're going to sing now, and then Adele is going to help us think through the next little part of the Lord's Prayer.